Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you're doing what you want.
Welcome back to Dream Bigger, Live Larger podcast. I'm your host, Adeline Lys. And today we're going to be talking about Lost in Space. Listen, child, I'm trying to get this intro right. I don't know how it's going to be reflected to the podcast, but I'm trying to get the intro right. But let's just jump into today's topic. And today's topic, like I said, is Lost in Space. And we're going to be talking about how everything is changing in life and what we are accepting and what we're not. And basically what we're tolerating when we do feel like we don't belong anymore. So if you guys are interested, keep on watching. Well, keep on listening too. So like I said, the intro, oh my God. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. For the past couple of weeks, your girl has been just like out of space. Like, you ever heard when people be like, oh, you're not even in the perimeter of what we're talking about, like you're just so out of space, you're just not even here? That's how I've been feeling. Like, literally, that's how I've been feeling. I've been feeling like I don't belong, I don't fit in, and I just feel lost. So I wanted to speak about it. I want to talk to my girls about it because I have a feeling that a lot of you girls have been feeling the same way. And it kind of gets frustrating because when you get older, it's like what suits you when you were younger is not even in the same field and headspace you are right now at this very moment. So when I say lost in space, I really mean like feeling lost in your environment, feeling lost in your friendship, your relationships. Like, you don't even know what's going on right now. You just feel like your body is present, but mentally you're just gone. You're like, what the hell is going on? So what I mean by that, like I said, whether it's friendships, relationships, whether it's environment, you feel like a stranger in your own world. And what really brought this upon me, because the other day I was speaking to my friend group, and I can sense and I could feel myself growing mentally, where like what we were talking about wasn't suitable to me. What we were discussing, like I just felt irritated. I was like, yo, we keep discussing this over and over and over and over. Like, when is this gonna be done? When is this gonna, like, what is it gonna be done, bro? Like, damn. Like, I'm not tired. And that's when I realized, like, mentally, I couldn't take it anymore. Like, I was like, I love y'all. In my mind, I didn't even express this out loud, to be honest. I was just saying, like, I love y'all, but y'all gotta get this shit together. Like, we can't just be talking about the same thing and there's a solution to the problem, but y'all not taking in the solution. And I think we were talking about relationships. Yes, we were really talking about relationships. Basically, you know, one of my friends is like in a, you know, toxic situationship where she's just going back and forth with the person. And it's like, you know, that person is doing you wrong. And you're coming to us for the 17th million times for a solution or for help. And it's like, girl, you're not taking it. So it's like, when is this gonna stop? Like, y'all ever been in a friend group where you know your girl is dealing with somebody that they shouldn't be dealing with, but you know you love them to death, you respect their wishes, you can't really tell that person what to do. But when it starts interfering with your personal life and you're continuously telling the person, like, yo, you gotta get it together. We are too grown to be tolerating minimum shit. Like, we deserve better. But if you keep tolerating it, if you keep accepting it, like, bro, that's all you're gonna get. So I was really tired. I was really like, I just wanted to like strangle her over the phone, like, yo, get it together because you're pissing me off. And it got to the point where it's like, I don't even want to hear about it no more, because it's the same thing over and over and over and over. It's like, if you know you're gonna go back to this person, don't tell us about the problem, because we're gonna look at you like you dumb. We love you, but like, seriously, girl, get it together. And it kind of sense is like, for me personally, it got to the point where I really felt like I was not only outgrowing the conversation, but I was just outgrowing the situation, and not the friendship. I can't say the friendship, but just outgrowing the topics we talk about. I can say that. Outgrowing the topics we talk about, whether it's gossiping, don't get me wrong, so it be some good gossip. It be some good gossip now. But your girl was just tired. And it got me thinking, like, after I got off the phone, I was just like, yo, mentally, I am not in the headspace to even talk about these things anymore. Like, I want to talk about things that's fulfilling, things that is helping me grow, things that, you know, we could make money out of. We could just live life, love positivity. But it kind of gets hard when you're the only person within that group that thinks like that. It's like you're thinking bigger, better, larger, and then your friends is like just thinking small, comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's just like, for me though, for me, it's like, yo, y'all pissing me off. Because it's like, these are some small things that we can really have a solution for. But we always talk about the same nonsense. And then, like I said, it feels weird. Like, you feel lost because you're probably like the outcast or the black sheep in that friend group, because it's like, damn, I just want to talk about something positive for once. But no, girl, like, you really getting off topic. We're not even talking about that right now. Like, we can talk about that later. Like this is what's really going, like, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. Annoying. It pisses me off. Like, I love you, but like, stop. And that's when I have to realize, like, maybe it's okay being lost in space. Maybe it's okay being the black sheep or the outcast of a friend group or relationship or even a family. Because sometimes your peace of mind is all that you need. If you know something is not fulfilling you anymore, if you know something is just like, yo, it's just not suitable, sometimes you just gotta take a step back and just deal with it from a distance, to be honest. Because it gets draining at a point. It gets irritating at a point where it's like your mind is not even dwelling on that anymore. And sometimes you do have to step away because it's healthier that way. Because if you know damn well, anything that is going to mess you up mentally, or like, you don't even want to think about it, talk about it, and people are still bringing it up, or people are still doing the same stupid things, it's like, damn, I gotta go. Peace out. A-town down. Do 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 do. Like, you gotta go. It gotta go. Okay, it gotta go. So when I was younger, I always felt like an outcast. I always felt like I didn't belong in a setting. I always felt lost because my mindset was not where others were. Like, I had a mature mindset, but it's like I had a logical mindset as well. I also had a passionate mindset where when I wanted something, I was gonna go get it. But even in friend groups, I always felt like not that I didn't matter, but I wasn't as important as other people in that friend group. I always felt like the person that's hiding behind a curtain waiting to be called out, if that makes sense. I never felt wanted, but let me not say that. Not that I never felt wanted. I never felt like I fit in. That is the perfect saying. I never felt like I fit in. So when I got older, I started to embrace it. Because it literally had a character development within my life. I know that I'm not supposed to fit in. Like, when I got older, I started really recognizing that, I'm really not supposed to be fitting in. Like, I'm supposed to be creating my own lane, my own table, and just doing my own thing. But sometimes it gets lonely, because as I got older, I realized that I don't have that much friends. I really don't. I have like literally a handful of friends. And I always wanted to experience being in a friend group or being in a relationship, being in family where like I was included into something. But the problem, it's not really a problem, but what I realized is that I always spoke my mind. I always made sure that even though I didn't fit in, you still was gonna hear my mouth. And it's not like I was a problematic person. No, I was very quiet. If I felt shy, if I felt like, you know, when I'm around my friends, don't get me wrong, I'm very loud, I'm outburst, you know, I have my little hee ha ha moments. But literally outside looking into my whole life, it's like, bro, you will think like, girl, you do fit in, but literally, no, I don't. I don't. Like, I feel like I have not yet found my tribe, if that makes sense. Like, I do have my friend group, don't get me wrong, I love them to death. Not throwing any shots, nothing at all. But having like a good, stable friendship where we're all growing, we all go through challenges, and we all look forward to life, I don't think I have found that friend group yet. And I always know when people be like, oh, well, I've been friends with my friend group for over 13 years. I've been with my man for over 10, or my family, etc., 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 right? But then again, it gets to the point where it's like, bro, throughout all that, you know, relationships you have, there's a point where you're gonna feel like you don't belong, or it's just like you feel lost. And that's my life. I always felt lost. I felt like, girl, I haven't found my tribe yet. I haven't found a relationship I wanted yet. I haven't found, like, my family doesn't understand me. But it's like, I'm gonna have to like live with that, because I have to really show myself that even though I'm lost in a situation, that doesn't mean I can't be found. That doesn't mean that I can't create a space where I feel comfortable with not fitting in. And sometimes it does get great. It does get, you know, you do have your moments where it's like, okay, great, I'm not in the BS that everybody else is doing. I'm sticking into my own lane. I'm doing my own thing. But sometimes when you do your own thing and nobody's around to support you, you look around like, damn, where everybody at? Where everybody at? But you start to get comfortable, because you will find your tribe. So being lost in space doesn't mean like you're gonna be lost forever. You just haven't created that comfortability. I'm saying it wrong. You haven't been comfortable yet within that moment, within that surrounding, within that lifestyle. Because, child, I know I'm growing. I know I'm gonna succeed. I know I'm gonna live life to the bigger and better things. But I have to be comfortable and realize that certain things does not suit me. Certain things will not fulfill me. Certain things doesn't need to be in my life. Certain things I don't need to discuss. That's it. That's really what it is. So this podcast is not long at all. It's really not. But I just want to speak about, you know, for the people that feel like they don't fit in, or they feel like they haven't found their tribe, it's out there. You just gotta go look for it or create it. That's what it is. So towards the end of our podcast, you guys know the title is called Dream Bigger and Live Larger. So to each solution of each episode, I indicated dream equals for me to create a better space mentally that I need to be in. Live within the changes that I deserve and that will occur. So that is the solution for this episode. So every problem equals a solution, and that's what I just gave you, the answer. I hope you guys love this episode, whether you are listening to it in the morning, afternoon, at night, or even in the middle night. I hope this episode brings you joy. And again, I am your host, Adeline Lys. So yes, Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the podcast, share the podcast, share the YouTube channel. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next episode. Love you. Bye.